Well, time now for our regular Tech Talk feature, and today we look at the new Samsung Galaxy Fold 3 and the Sonos Beam 2, I understand. We also discuss the Wall Street Journal's murky Facebook files. Tech expert Toby Shapshak joins us now. Toby, morning. Pleasure talking to you as always. So please tell us about the Samsung Galaxy Fold 3 and the Sonos, hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly, Sonos Beam 2,
yes.
I understand.
Yes, exactly. So there's the Galaxy. It looks like a normal phone, right? But you just flip it open, and there you have this extraordinary device. Sorry, I'm outside, and there's a bit of glare on the screen. I also can't seem to work out which way is left or right in an inverted screen. It's an amazing device because you have this small screen that you can work with. But if you want to, you open it up. Now, for me, I'm a big user of reading stuff. I read a lot. I only read newspapers. I don't have social media apps on my phone apart from Twitter. So I use this device really principally because it's got a much bigger screen real estate. And it's the kind of thing that I think is going to be something quite big in the future. Right now, it's a little too expensive. When I fold the phone, you can see just how thin and narrow and easy to use it is. This hinge at the back, of course, is what everyone's so interested in, as is the opening and closing of the phone. Now, that's a screen. It's a screen that folds. I mean, it's just amazing. Even if it's too expensive for everybody right now, you know, like Elon Musk did with building Teslas so that he could build a mass market car. This is the kind of technology that's going to end up in the mass market. So really impressive. I mean, I haven't even started about how amazing the cameras are, the low light, the fact that you can have something on the front screen, open the device and it's still there. You can close it and it opens on the front screen. It's just fantastic. I mean, the front of the phone alone is a brilliant device. Yeah. Smartphone all of itself. And then when you open it up, just fantastic. Speaking of brilliant new devices, there is the Sonos Beam 2 has just been launched. The Beam 1 came out a few years ago, and they've got another device called the Arc. But the Beam is compact. It sits very comfortably under a TV. I only received mine yesterday, so I haven't had a chance to review it yet. But it is a really fantastic device. It comes in at about 10,000 Rand, but of course, Sonos are the leaders of this brilliant category of soundbar, because Sonos is so good at audio, especially distributed audio around your house. You can put their little speakers in different rooms, as I have, and you can stream music. They also have a brilliant Bluetooth speaker, so really great system.
All right, I can see him just from...
lead with the good news.
Yes.
Let's talk about Facebook, and I'm afraid to say the news about Facebook just gets worse and worse and worse, Dumelo. The Wall Street Journal just published a series of articles called the Facebook Files, in which they have obtained a bunch of internal Facebook communications and presentations, and it basically shows that Facebook knew that Instagram had mental health issues for teenage girls. They knew that some of the things they were doing would create more engagement from their readers, but in a bad way. And that researchers suggested that they should do certain things about the news feed, and Mark Zuckerberg overruled that, as he overruled a recent scandal that broke just in the last few days, that Facebook is introducing positive stories about themselves into people's news feed. So Facebook is using its platform to put propaganda about itself in front of its users. I'm not a very active user. I probably only go in about 5 times a year. And that is really, and Mark Zuckerberg, again, approved this. So what we have is a complete change in Facebook's behavior being noticed by all the commentators, which is they are no longer apologetic about data breaches. Earlier this year, there was a 530 million person breach of data, and Facebook decided not to tell people and essentially try to blame its own users for allowing their data to be scraped off of Facebook's website. So what we have is this massive company that over 2 billion people use Facebook, over 1.5 billion use WhatsApp, over 1 billion use Instagram. 4 billion people are using these channels, and Facebook is basically a law unto itself. And Mark Zuckerberg is the person with the ultimate say-so. This is an unelected person who has multiple times said
Absolutely, it
he's
just never
accountable
ends
and
there, right,
responsible.
Toby? It just never ends
Exactly.
with Facebook. I have to just leave it there. But thanks for sharing with us these news. Tech expert Toby Shapshak.